Hey everybody, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy with your boy Fox Demon Master. Going to see Professor Fig about a polyjuice potion to get in
Handy
Fig's
resource
office.
indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
But first,
Lumos.
just wanted to show you guys the Ravenclaw common room. Don't tell anyone I said that. The Ravenclaw common room in Christmas. It is beautiful in here. But I'll come back in the morning and show you some more. I'll come back during the day and show you some more. Oh, look at that. There's a reef on the eagle. That is so cool. I half expected them to have like Christmas decorations around the nights too. Okay. Off to Professor Fig's office.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the Headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The Headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the Headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the Headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Speaks volumes about Black as a headmaster that one of the teachers literally had polyjuice potion prepared to impersonate him. I mean, seriously. But let's move
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the Headmaster's house elf.
I wonder if my book will still work. Ha! Still does. Awesome. I mean, it should, so I don't know why I'm surprised. Alright. I'm pretty sure I know where Professor Kagawa is. Same place she always is.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Oh. I think I'm gonna slow down a bit and just kind of enjoy this. Oh, no reaction.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
I still go downstairs like my character.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I have no idea who you're saying that to. There's never anybody in this hallway.
Thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
I wonder if I can deduct points from other houses as sharp. I mean, as black.
Well, there's one for my diary.
So I'm guessing I can only interact with the characters that have interacted with me. Ooh, look at that. Even. Sorry, still admiring the Christmas decorations, especially now that it's daylight. I wish I could fit a tree that size in my house. Actually, no, I'm not even want to
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I can't. Saying random stuff and there are no kids around. Ooh, going down there. Gotta go mess with some kids.
I need to catch up on my letter writing. I think they're in cobwebs.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor, a word? I should like to speak with you, Professor. Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Oh, this is so fun.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I wish I could use my wand. I want to zap some kids. That'd be hilarious. Maybe freeze one or two of them.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
It seriously kind of weirds me out when he does that and there's no one
I
around.
could afford my own room from Spint Witches.
Oh yeah, that's going to end well.
Headmaster, I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
And what exactly have you been doing, young lady?
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Gotta admit, that was pretty good
Something
cover.
seems a little off with the headmaster.
Note to self. Memory charm her. Man, if I wasn't on a mission, I'd be able to enjoy these decorations a lot more. Guess I'll do it on my off time.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Okay, that was actually a pretty good impersonation of Black.
Professor,
A word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
No one
That
will.
ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
No special decorations in here. Alright, into the Great Hall. Oh, we know there's going to be some great decorations in here. We've all seen it. Booyah! Loving it. Personally, they should do the candle thing. Well, maybe not snow year round, but that's just... I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Done gawking. Trying to finish them, or at least talk to the house elf. Only these kids knew how this food was prepared. Seriously, I've been to the kitchen.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Alright. Now I just gotta head to Black's office. Alright, we made it to Black's office.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
That was way more satisfying than I was expecting it to be. Hey, watch the hand. Sorry, my dog.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
I think most do, honestly. Now, I'm going to be honest, I kind of snuck in here before, you know, by using that flying glitch to land out here and then pick the lock. So I've already kind of ransacked the place. But I do want to show you guys some stuff real quick. Just gonna run up here and show you guys my favorite little thing here. Black's private study. Now I couldn't interact with this key before, but I can now. Oh, that view is amazing. No wonder he never leaves this place. I mean, I'll be honest, I'll sneak up here every once in a while now. And now that I've actually unlocked it, I don't have to worry about it. Okay.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the Headmaster's nose all this time?
Okay. That book looks oddly familiar.
That must be the pedestal.
That's why I couldn't interact with this book when I came in here before. Oh yeah, that's not totally spooky at all.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Oh, that's ominous. Okay. Nope, can't go in there. Ooh, this is weird.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
This is just all kinds of creepy.
How could this happen?
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
This is probably like
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
This is straight up creepy.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
And thus I have attained one of the deadly hollows.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
I'm now invisible to all, even Death himself.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
And now I get to wield the Elder Wand. The most powerful wand in existence. And unlike some Harry Potter fans, I didn't make my own
I've never
faux
felt
wand.
such power.
I didn't make my own faux wand. I mean, I took the quiz.
Bombarda! Defender! There you go! Stupid one! Repulsor! Bombarda!
Dang! That did a lot. My regular spells were doing a lot of damage. Oh man. I can see why everybody wanted this thing so bad.
Depulsor! Bombard! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Defender! Bombard! Defender! Bombarda!
Oh, my spine!
Stupid one! Depulsor! Bombarda! Defender! Defender! Bombarda! Potato! Stupid! Bombarda! Defender! Descendo! Depulsor! Bombarda! Defender!
Whew. Alright, let's...
Defender! Bombarda!
Depulso. Sendo. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Sendo. Defender.
What are you guys? Come on. Come here a minute ago. Come on.
Bombarda. Depulso. Potato. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Potato. Stupid. Defender. Defender. Bombarda.
We'll do better than that.
This must be for me.
Yeah, the revival stuff. Wait, am I gonna have to die or something? Oh, I'm gonna have to use the stone to bring her back. Oh, I'm about to find out. That's the third of the. That's the third and final hollow.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
Didn't she just say nothing is as it appears? So is this really her, or is this some kind of weird...
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Okay.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
That is true. There is such a thing as necessary evil.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Alright, time to take a look at her memories and see what she knows.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Wow. Well, thanks to her embracing that power, now I'm stuck cleaning up her mess. Where am I? I mean, I know I'm in the chamber, but I wonder what happens if I go back. Or if I can. Nope, can't go back. Just had to check. Okay.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
All right, guys, I'm about to run out of time, so thanks for joining me here today on this great adventure in Hogwarts Legacy. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Fox Demon Master, over and out.